I'm Mountain Trader here. Just going to do a little recap of today's crazy trades. Yeah, today's a pretty crazy day. A lot of volatility in the market because of the Fed reports coming out today, and basically saying that interest rates weren't going to change for a couple years, 2023, I believe. And the market took a big dip off that because, of course, the fears of inflation. But then it had a big bounce because inflation, I'm not even going to get into that right now, but let's just say that if prices of everything goes up, the prices of stocks are going to go up as well. And so anyways, we just scalped the price action. My plan for today was to take it a little bit easy in the morning and try to build a cushion, just scalping, so that I would have a decent cushion on the day when the Fed report hit, and be able to have a little bit of room to take some swings on that volatility. And that's what we did. So I'm going to just try to get through the video really quick here, and hope you guys enjoy it. So right here, we're just looking kind of at this big move up and this pullback all the way kind of back into this area right here. I didn't get a really good feel. I was hoping they would push down a little bit lower, but it just looked like it was ready to bounce. So I went ahead and took somewhat of a starter, 2 contracts, and with room to add again here. I just felt like we'd probably get some kind of a bounce there. This wasn't a conviction trade where I was thinking it was going to go all the way to the moon. I was just trying to make a little bit of money and just get a good green trade to start the day. And that's what we did. 2 contracts. We're up about $170 right now, and it's a really quick trade. I just basically wait for the push up here, and just took a couple $100. And again, just kind of trading off this area here. If I had an average here and this broke, I'd probably just stop out, take the loss, and when it pulled down to here, I'd re-enter. But it didn't. It bounced right here, and I think we ended up making. We were already down $30 on the day when I started this video, from the night session where I had just took a quick little scalp and lost like $30. And so we've made that back plus $187. So we're up a little over $200 on that trade. Nothing big. Once it did kind of confirm that it was going that way, it was just pretty stress-free away from our entry. And I could have held it, but it did. As you can see, this was that candle. It rolled back over. So I was just taking the quick scalp. And now we're back into this area that I like. I'd mentioned if it stopped me out right here and I got this candle, I would have re-entered right here. But we did get the quick scalp and a chance to make another quick scalp right here. Right now we're up about $176 on the day. Nothing too exciting, just scalping off the lines. Only 1 contract right now. Usually my starters are 1 or 2 contracts. This was the first move down after a big move up. I'm more confident there's going to be some sort of, bounce there. There were obviously buyers in this area, so I thought they would come back in at least the first time. And there's a little bit higher probability for me anyway. But I do like this trade as well. And so just waiting to see how this candle is going to close. Again, stopping out here, down here, if I have to. And if it stops me out, fakes out, and sucks back up, I would just jump right back into the trade. At this point in the day, the stock market could go up, it could go down. Who knows what's going to happen with the Fed meeting or what this is going to do. We're completely sideways, moved all the way up and all the way back down to retest this area. And, it's not uncommon to retest areas like this and then continue back up, or it could just dump. So there's no, thinking in my head that I'm going to hold this up to here, or that I want to short this break and it's going to go to the floor. Just kind of reading the price action. Fast forward through it a little bit. Of course, this is on the NASDAQ futures. Sorry, I'm trading on 5-minute candles, so sometimes these videos can take a little long to get through. But it's coming back and it's testing my average, my entry here. I'm not too worried about it. We still have this line below, and I only have one contract. But when that candle turned green, I said, okay, we're going to get some kind of a bounce here. I'm pretty comfortable, adding there. And if this sucks back down and starts going, I just jump out real quick. So it's just a quick scalp, just playing the price action again. And same thing, I just took the scalp. I think this one went up a little bit higher, but all I'm trying to do is really build a cushion. I want to be able to, take a little bit of risk, put a little risk on. To me, the Fed day is kind of like earnings for a company, where it's all kinds of volatility. I'm not saying it's earnings, technically. I'm just saying the way things move. So this right here wasn't that great of a trade. I didn't really like this trade. I had two contracts, not one right here. But after we tested this area a few times, I just kind of know this pattern. After we've tested it and bounced and tested it and bounced and tested it and bounced, generally on this time, we're going to come back up here. Even if it's just to come back down and start forming a flag, I'm pretty confident that we're going to get a move to the upside. But at the same time, you can see we're up about $500 on the day right now. I think I did have one trade here that I didn't catch on video. I can't remember. I apologize about that. I'm not sure exactly. Just trying to catch as many of the trades as I can, and trying to make the videos quick. They were 30, 40 minutes. I know it's hard to watch that long of a video, so I'm trying to keep them under 15 minutes if I can. But I'm going to fast forward through here. Long story short, I think I took it off right here and just made a few bucks, like $100, $200 or something like that. Yeah, so I just took that off right there. We're up 529 now. And I like this trade right here. We made a big move down, and we came through these lines. This is where we were trading earlier. And this is, we took this little scalp, we took this little scalp, and now I missed this trade, I believe. I think I was looking at a different chart on a different account. But I was pretty bummed that I missed this. So I had to wait patiently for it to grind back up and test the bottom of the channel here where this line is. And if it popped through, I probably would have just stopped out and then re-entered up here and tried it again. But it didn't. And I didn't hold this for too long. Again, it's just a scalp. You can see they're starting to add up. I'm currently up about $850 right now. Well, I want to back up just a little bit so you can just see how I played this here. Nothing crazy. Again, I just took two contracts here after this move up. This area here, I was pretty confident that we're going to get some sort of a quick rejection. Could it go all the way down? Yeah, but that's not my intention right here to hold this all the way down. It's just to scalp it. And that's what I did. I just took a few bucks, $760 now up on the day. Honestly, I can't really remember this trade. Still 759, so okay, let's go back. Sorry about that. So this is leading up to 11 o'clock. It's 10:59 right now. And at 11 o'clock, the Fed reports are going to hit. And in a later video, we'll be able to talk about those reports, what they are, what they mean, and stuff like that as I get better at YouTube. Right now, I'm just, kind of getting a feel for doing this again. It's been a long time. But it's 1 minute before that report's going to hit. It's going to trigger all kinds of algorithms. And this is either going to dump 30, 40 points, or this is going to rip up, 30, 40 points. Who knows? Again, like I said, it's for me, it's like trading an earnings report, and just a lot better for me because there's tons of liquidity. You can get in and out wherever you want. You know, trading earnings after hours, unless you're doing it with options and just kind of praying, is really difficult to try to get in and out. But I do like scalping that volatility. I love the volatility. The more volatile, the more moving, more crazy a market is, the more money I usually make. So I look forward to these days. So again, I wanted to build a cushion on the day. I was able to do that. I'm up about $750, and this is going to hit really quick. And please, if you don't have some experience or you're not playing with money that you don't mind losing, don't try this at home. Just avoid this time of day, 11 o'clock when this report's going to hit. On those days, just avoid it because you can lose a lot of money really quick. And it's always a little bit of FOMO and thinking, you know, and you can see there goes the drop starting. You know, thinking, oh, I'll just take it short, and if it starts popping, I'll get out. Imagine if you were long right here and you thought, oh, I'll just jump out. No, just as soon as that hits and triggers those algos, it's gone or it's up. And so right now, you know, if anybody's watching me trade knows I'm gonna buy a bounce here, or if it would have ripped up, I would have waited for a line above, and I would have scalped the reversal, especially on these super volatile, crazy moves. A lot of time it's an overreaction, and it'll start dumping, and then it'll bounce all the way and rip up and reverse, just like an earnings play would do. Sorry guys, I'm a little tired. I'm kind of out a little bit. Been on the road for a couple hours today after trading. But I'm just watching this and I'm hoping it's going to go lower, because if it started bouncing up in here and went back up here, there's no real trade there. Then I have to just kind of let everything play out and find an area to get back in. I want this to keep dumping. The lower the better. And so I'm just going to pause this here. And you can see I did take a starter here. And you're going to watch my P&L. I was up 750. I'm already only up 430. I know that when I take this trade that I might go into the red for a minute. I'm willing to put on that risk because of the reward. And I could have traded this a lot better, but we got a little bit more selling than I thought we were. But again, I have 2 contracts with the plan to add here. I'm not just going to keep adding as far as it goes and, you know, kill myself, but I can see areas and kind of read the price action and have an idea where it's going to bounce. And so that's just what I'm trading here. I was a little upset that I didn't get another ad there. I had my finger on the trigger and I just hesitated for a second. That's it. That's how quick that trade was. And we're out there, and you can see now we're up $1,600. We made, you know, about $900 or so on that trade. It's going to rewind it again. And it's just really quick. There's nothing super technical about this trade other than just trading the price action. And I know when we get this massive candle down, you're going to get a big point. Now it could continue lower. That's why I jumped back out of it right away and just took the money. You can, at the end of the day, this ripped all the way back up here. You know, I could have held it, but that's just not me. I'm a scalper, and that's what I like to do. I'm hoping it's going to push back down towards this 4,200 area again. I like that area. I was regretting that I didn't get in right here. And when I seen that push down, I was getting happy. I said, okay, you know, push it a little bit harder. And it came right down to 42. And I thought about having a limit order down there, but then it can just run right to it, right through it. And I got a pretty good entry just below that 4,200 area. It did drop, you know, quite a bit lower. As you can see, like I said, I'm only up 300 on the day, but I never went red on this trade, as you can see. And I was watching that and my stop all the time. I was up 1,800 for a quick second there on that trade. But it's just so jumpy. You don't know exactly where you're going to get filled. So that was it for that trade. Let's see what we got here. I think I just sized down a little bit. I'm up $1,600 on the day. I don't want to, you know, risk too much of that. at least on an initial entry. You know, if it starts feeling like it's going to go my way, I don't mind adding. And this is just another little bounce trade that I like to take. I was actually hoping this would pull back and retest this low again for an entry there. Then that candle sucked up, but because now I know it still has the potential. You know, with an entry right here, I'm thinking, oh, it could still come back down to here. And if it does, I'll just add here. And if that breaks, I'm out. Just reading the price action. And again, this could just dump. I only have one contract. I'm going to be fine either way. But when I see that candle start turning green, I add. Now I have 2 contracts. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get enough of a bounce here. I don't need much. And there's nothing exciting going to happen here. I just scalped it. That's it. You can see I got out there, but I made just over $400 on that trade, and now I'm up $2,000 on the day. You know, in hindsight, this trade is obviously a big regret, but I like this trade here. Again, we've tried to break through this area twice. We kind of double bottomed right here on the 5-minute chart. And after 2 tries, if it can't go and it starts bouncing, shorts are going to start covering. And so I took 2 contracts right there. I'm up $2,000 on the day right now. And this was a trade where I needed to change my way of thinking. You know, it's okay just to take the scalp. That's what I do. But I also knew, and I was telling myself at this time, that if this starts bouncing, it could catch some momentum and get all the way back up here. There's a really good chance of that. And I just took the quick scalp. You know, I just took it off. And I do believe later, you know, we did go all the way back up. But of course, that's in hindsight. I'm up $2,408 right now. I think I did take one more scalp at some point and one red trade like in here somewhere. I can't remember. I didn't put it on there. There were just one was basically break even, small loss. The other one was made a few bucks. It's kind of a jump in and out. I just want to try to make this video as quick as possible. And it's already, you know, taken a while. So I just wanted to show you, this is the broker statement from today, June 16th, same account number you can see right here. We started the day at $10,742 and we made $2,842 on the day, and the net were just about at $13,300. The commissions were pretty high today. I was trading, you know, quite a bit of contracts and quite a few trades. Again, I had a couple little in and out trades here and there that didn't amount to much, and I just kind of cut them out of the video. It was really short. That's it. I hope everybody had a good day, and we'll see you in the morning.